This is our live chakra attunement. It is the 12th of November 2025, and we were just speaking with our astrologer friend Sonia Elson, and she was reminding us that there's a lot of very intense energy at this time, as if we didn't feel it or know it. And so the best thing to do when a storm is raging is find a way to stay centered. And if that storm is around you in the outer world, that's one thing. And if the storm is in your inner world, that's another thing. So it's finding a balance between both the inner and the outer these days, and taking that time that Spirit has been guiding us towards, of being alone as much as possible with our energy and our feelings, and noticing where the roots are for these maybe irritations that are coming up in your daily life right now. So that said, we'll just start by taking some slow, deep breaths this morning. Releasing with sound and finding the rhythm of your Samavriti breath, where you breathe in, you pause at the top of the inhale, you breathe out, you release, pausing at the bottom of the exhale. And so in the process of breathing in, I always like to visualize sort of coming to center. And on the exhale, releasing anything that doesn't need to be in my center, that doesn't support my practice or my desire for peace and harmony. So with your breath, you can kind of move into that cleansing aspect of moving the air through, clearing the air, moving the oxygen and the prana into the body, being aware that there's distribution centers for that oxygen, prana, life force, chi force, which are the chakras. That's why we're gathering for these chakra attunements in the morning, to remember that we have these places in our body, these energetic places, that we can check them, notice where they're having issues, where they might be stuck, and what we learn about them can help us understand what might be moving in our psyche, our systems, and we can kind of freshen them up, get them activated, align them, help us ground to the earth and open to our spiritual natures at the same time. Breathing in, breathing out. We like to surround our body with a container of light, below the feet, above the head, in front of the body, behind the body, to the right and the left. I'm one of those friends, clients that emailed me this morning, and wanted to have a talk about what was going on with all the energy that was just, flinging around in her psyche. One of the things, this morning I just texted back and I said, this is a container of light kind of day. These days, these times that we're in, they're times that remind us to go to our center, to build that container of light below the feet, above the head, in front of the body, behind the body, to the right and the left of the body. So keeping that container of light strong, real for yourself, and connecting to taking your sovereignty, your personal power, and saying, what's going to come is what's going to come, and I'm going to prepare for it by being centered and grounded and fully present in my being, understanding what's, maybe affecting me. Breathing in, breathing out. So the container of light around the body, around the energy field, the auric field, about 4 feet from the edges of your body, up, down, all around. Breathing in, breathing out. Dropping your attention to the root chakra at the tailbone, at the base of the body, down the legs, and you can just kind of march in your own body, march with your feet, kind of, going to stomp them a little bit or wiggle them around, breathing in nice and deep, visualizing the red energy filling the container, filling the auric field, and now concentrating it down at your root pelvic area, your tailbone, and sending it down the right leg and the left leg, through the bottoms of the feet to the new healed whole Mother Earth, grounding and supporting yourself. Ready? Low-toned Om, one syllable Sanskrit, one is Lam. Om. breathing in and breathing out. Bringing in the orange, visualize the orange. This is for your second chakra, your navel area. So take a moment to really connect to the orange energy, draw it into the container of light in the auric field, bringing it and concentrating at the navel area. The one-syllable Sanskrit mantra is Vam, and the exercise is a medium-toned Om for this chakra. You want to just imagine it spreading out from the navel area, wrapping around the lower back and the lower vertebrae in the back, feeling yourself supported and empowered. Ready? Om Vam Vam Vam. And breathing in and out, keeping the spine nice and straight, raise things up. Go to your solar plexus. This is about 1.5 inches above the navel. Comes up under the breastbone, wraps around to your adrenals, includes your pancreas in it. Sort of think kind of calm, peaceful thoughts. I deserve to be balanced. I deserve to be grounded. Just bringing in this power chakra, this sense of self-worth. I'm worthy of being fully present in this moment, awake and aware. Just kind of bring your own terms in of what your worthiness is drawing towards you, grounding yourself on the bottoms of the feet, and breathing in and out, visualizing yellow. So filling up that container of light with the yellow vibration, bringing it into the auric field and concentrating it down at the solar plexus area, giving your adrenals a boost. So think of the sunshine and daffodils and sunflowers and bright yellow, and just imagine giving your adrenal field a nice boost today and your sense of self-worth. Breathing in, breathing out, high-toned Om and Ram. Om Ram. And breathing in and out, connecting with the tones as they vibrate through your body, visualizing those tones connected to the colors and that energy, cleaning up your energy field, lifting up any stuff that gets collected or brought in through the trials and tribulations of the day, and just kind of feel yourself lightening up. So using the tone, feeling it run through your body, using the universal Om sound, just letting things open up and release. Taking a nice deep breath, we'll come to the bridge chakra. You can place your hand on your chest and rub that chakra, or place it together in Anjali Mudra prayer pose in front of the heart chakra. Green energy, this is the bridge, and our sound now shifts from the toning of Oms for the exercise to deep sighs for the heart, to let go of any heaviness. Ah. Ah, so really deep sighs, give it sound, drop your jaw. Ah, yum is the one-syllable Sanskrit mantra. Ah, yum, yum. Ah, yum. The vibrational tones just kind of lift things that might get stagnant, like plaque or clogs, and loosen them up, get a nice flow going. Ah, green healing energy. Ah, yum. And this being the bridge and a place where we can heal and open the hearts, can really give it those sounds and feel things, just the heaviness flowing off and the light coming in. Ah, yum. For those of you who are on the full moon and for who are on the Monday call, and maybe even the Saturday call, I mentioned on the full moon that Saint Germain kind of gave us this exercise where we're breathing in, kind of like imagining as you're breathing in and out of your body, kind of like a water wheel or just a wheel kind of going through the center of the body, and as it drops down to the heart, it lifts the heart chakra up to the crown chakra, and it lifts the crown chakra down to the heart chakra. And so you're shifting these chakras. Spirit spoke about the fact that these chakras were going energetically through a lot of changes in our bodies, especially in these subtle bodies, and these chakras were moving around to help us ground light in the world, to help us bring that light of spirit, that crown energy into the heart, and to bring the heart's wisdom up to the wisdom channel. So I was talking to my acupuncturist about this yesterday, and she was just saying, so the heart channel, the heart's wisdom is going up to the crown, and the crown, the wisdom of spirit is coming down into the heart. And it was kind of interesting to think of it as channels of energy, the way she was seeing it, as well as what would this be like to have these chakras moving around? How can this be uplifting? And you kind of get a sense of how when you stream that consciousness from the crown into the heart chakra, you feel uplifted, and some of that pain that we experience as we try to open our hearts into this difficult world that we're in, it has a lot of tragedy and violence and suffering, can be really depressing. It can just drag you down. So it's an interesting exercise to try shifting these chakras. I think very helpful. Yum. So that said, we're moving up from our fourth chakra to our fifth chakra, which is the bottom of the top three chakras that deal with our connections to life forms, to each other, to the world, to all living things. So as we're breathing in and out, we're coming up to the throat, we're visualizing that really broad blue sky. And sometimes I like to just imagine I'm laying on the earth. I can feel the heat of the earth baked on a sunny day. I can feel that nice warmth from the earth moving along my spine, relaxing it. And I can look up into that never-ending vastness of the blue sky. Wow, that's pretty amazing, right? Breathing in and out. So we use the lion breath to clear this chakra, communication center. The tongue comes out, the paws flare up, you visualize the blue. Go ahead and kind of roar it out today and really spread those paws as you're letting your hands, your fingers splay out. Yeah, maybe a little more roar, put some energy into it. You might be releasing some of that stuff stirred up by those planets Sonia was talking about that are all at 29 degrees, very potent energies with Pluto and Uranus and all that good stuff. Breathing in, breathing out. So chances for really clearing out stuff. And I sometimes think clearing out the inner stuff doesn't necessarily mean going and dumping it on somebody else, but it's like taking some time to connect with your own inner being and look at what disturbances are there and how maybe some of those disturbances are there because of your attachments to the way you think things should be and your dislike at the way things are. Breathing in and breathing out. So the one syllable Sanskrit mantra that goes along with this chakra, the fifth chakra, is hum as well, but we go ahead and chant it. So let's chant that nice and long as you visualize the blue sky. Hum, 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 hum. From the fifth chakra, we go to the sixth chakra, the third eye. This is the place where we can start to see a bigger picture, where we can start to move out of duality and see wholeness. So holding the palms up to receive, bringing them up around the throat area, breathing in and out the indigo and filling the container of light and the org filled with indigo, concentrating it at the third eye. We take a moment to be grateful. And maybe express that gratitude out loud. I'm grateful for this moment in time. I'm grateful for my body. I'm grateful that I can breathe. I'm grateful for this group here today. Breathing in, breathing out. Finding your gratitude and express it out loud through the throat now, as you visualize maybe some of those things to be grateful for. The earth giving us water, you probably all had breakfast, brushed your teeth, had coffee, made tea. Boy, grateful for all these little comforts that we take for granted. Breathing in, breathing out. Once you express your gratitude to the teachers, the guides, the guardians, the earth, whatever it might be, drawing in the breath and really concentrating that indigo, we'll go into the exercise, which is a high pitch, and the one syllable Sanskrit mantra is Sham. Ready? Sham. May my vision be illuminated. May I see things clearly. May I see with eyes of the light of compassion. Breathing in, breathing out. Sham, sham, sham. And with gratitude, just inviting that clarity in, that higher light in, inviting in greater connection with your guides and guardians, and feeling grateful that they're there. One more time, indigo. Sham, sham, sham. And from there, the palms are still open. We turn our attention to the crown chakra at the top of the brain there, going through the skull, out into the area above the head, and being able to stream it up to heaven's forest, to the galactic awareness, to the higher energy. However you want to feel that or see that, breathing in and out. The exercise is wah, 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 wah. The colors are purple, violet, amethyst, streaming to white light. And when the sound dies out of your last exercise sound, just keeping the palms open, allow yourself to receive the shower of light that comes back, asking for it to support you on your practice, your path, your patience, whatever it is you need for the day. Ready? Breathing in and breathing out. So go ahead. Just feel that energy coming back. Taking a moment in stillness. Set your intentions for the day. And we'll bring in the one syllable Sanskrit mantra that goes with the crown chakra. That is Om. So holding the palms open or an Anjali mudra in front of your heart, whatever feels best for you, even laying them on the heart, we'll go in and tone one beautiful Om. Om.